Hi, I'm Eric Rohde. Welcome to this week's me. I fucked up. I can't talk. Hi, I'm Eric Rohde, and welcome to this week's episode of Between the Lines. Today we have on Coach Josh Oakley, men's soccer coach here at Alma College. And fun fact, this will be our last episode before the holiday break. So, enjoy.
Between the Lines.
My name is Josh Oakley. I'm the men's soccer coach at Alma College, and this is Hype or Not. Not. I'm a huge Chicago Blackhawks fan, so absolutely not. So hype. Gotta have it every day. Definitely a large coffee, probably 2 large coffees a day from Tim Hortons. Not hype. I prefer the traditional copas, and you're starting to see that come back as well. These are great, by the way. No comment. Only one Fausty, that's for sure. I'm gonna go like in the middle there. Is there like, it's between hype and between not. Sometimes I think the referees deserve it, and other times it can get a little out of control. Oh, hype. Love it. Guys were listening to that. Actually, I had started listening to it in the summer. I wasn't just jumping on the bandwagon, but that's a good song pregame. Every time we played that pregame, we won. Hype. Very excited for the new, if you guys, I'm sure you've heard, the new Alma College contract with Adidas. It's going to serve us for another 5 years, so very, very excited. They make the best soccer game. Pretty hype. Now that season's over, got to do something to keep me busy. So yes, right now, the winter months, we'll be going at that. Not hype. Have a big problem with the tight movement. So I guess that's all I'll say about that. Hype. One of my boys. I like Sam. Thanks for watching Hype or Not.
And now we're here for Real Talk with Coach Josh Oakley. So, starters, it's off season now. What was the big takeaway from this season?
Big takeaway was we had a great season. I think we outperformed a lot of people's expectations of us, but really the important thing is we had expectations of our own coming in, and they were met and exceeded. So very, very excited, very happy as you look back on the season. I think it was a very big success for our program and our players.
Who are some players that we should keep an eye on out for next year?
Oh, we had such a great freshman class, 16 in total. I will say Noah Canlis was the first ever freshman elected to the all-region team, or sorry, the all-conference team, the all-MIAA team that we've ever had at Alma College as a program. So first freshman to do something like that is pretty special. We also had big performances from Kyle Farmer, stepped up and scored some goals for us this year. Hebron Hine is another freshman to keep your eye on it. But really, it's how they progress. We have a lot of other freshmen who may or may not have had a lot of playing time this year that I have my eyes on this spring to make huge improvements.
Hey, Sam, what are you drinking?
I'll have a yellow banana ale.
What game do you think was the tone setter for your season? Was there a specific game or week?
I guess I know it's coach speak, but we tried to approach every single game, the same way. It's just one game, it's on that day or it's on that week. It's kind of hard. Actually, I will say that I was thinking about the other day. We had gotten on a roll, and we had made it to Kalamazoo for a midweek game at night. We ended up losing the game when we were up 1-0. Very uncharacteristic of our team. So we were always able to kind of put it to bed at 1-0 because we were a very good team defensively. And we lost the game, and the game may have been a ref's decision, but it's probably back to the fact that we just really couldn't close the game out. And we came home, and a lot of teams, I think, at that point would take a turn for the worse. Instead, and I expected that out of our team. We took a turn for the better, and the only team we lost to the rest of the year was Calvin, and that was an early October game at Kalamazoo. So coming back, we had to win some games in overtime. We had to grind it out, but we ended up second in the league, and maybe that's the turning point. You don't expect to hear a loss be a turning point, but I think in a lot of ways that was for us. As far as moving forward, I look for a lot of guys to step up, but the culture and the process of leading, all of those things have been laid in our program, and you can see it now year after year after year. So I'm very confident and almost very excited to see, what happens, but knowing moving forward that we're going to have great leadership, whether it be from the freshmen this year or the juniors this year coming back next year.
Sam Swam talks about Gatorade.
There are 2 rules you need to remember if you want to have a good time. Rule number 1, never run out of Gatorade. And rule number 2, never forget rule number 1. I don't claim you can have a better time with Gatorade than without it, but why take chances?
The power of Gatorade works every time.
Outside of soccer, getting a little bit away from coaching soccer, what are some other things that you enjoy doing in your off season or off time?
Well, I love playing golf, but obviously that's not going to happen right now. So really kind of just hanging out with my wife and making sure that I give her the appropriate time that she needs, because during the season it's very, very difficult. Coach's lifestyle. You're always gone, you're always watching games, you're doing those things. So, being there with Jasmine is important, and making my way to theater productions and Broadway shows and antique places, all those things that sound a little bit. I've grown to love that type of thing. So that's probably what I look forward to doing.
Watch this first little bit here. We'll play it on screen for everyone else to see.
What is the best part of Thanksgiving?
Giving thanks.
All right, Coach Ryan Clark's biggest contribution as a coach?
Horses.
Horses.
It's an inside joke.
All right, what would you be doing if you weren't a basketball coach?
Shoveling snow or mowing grass. I have very, very few other skills.
Men's soccer coach Josh Oakley's personality in one word.
Metro.
I knew that was coming on that question. So, Sam was actually about 8 months after me. And the cool thing about it was, for whatever reason, I got chosen to sit on the search committee for his job. So I knew right away that, Sam was definitely the type of coach we needed to bring in here to help the project of rebuilding. And now, obviously, you see the results. It's unbelievable what he's done. But also just kind of a personality standpoint and just a level of connection. He was by far top candidate, and I'm super glad he's here. So
This has been Real Talk with Coach Josh Oakley. Now we're going to move into something else with Coach here.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Head football coach. Let's see. Oh, Oakley didn't bring the Tim Hortons. Got to bring the Tim Hortons in this morning. He is one of a kind. Hard to replicate. I'll be back. Okay. Let's see. That is official Alma College Maroon. PMS 202. Not red. That's maroon. No chance.
No, you don't
No
think so?
chance.
That's a tough one.
Oh gosh, you don't have to really speak. It's kind of like after the Adrian game. Oh, I love him on Saturday Night Live, but I don't have that talent. I don't have enough talent to pull him off. Love him on the sideline, right? He's basically playing defense, pulling the shirt up. Love it. Love the guy. A lot of energy on the sideline from Sam. I liked his movies, yeah. When the deer in Tommy Boy, when the deer tore the back of that car up, we were in college. And it was like a one-of-a-kind movie for us. We just lost it in the theater. I couldn't stop laughing for 10 minutes. So yeah.
Can you do a Chris Farley impression, you think?
What do you want? You want the Chippendale dancers? Him and Patrick Swayze? That was classic. Probably gonna refrain from that one. Oh man, you guys give me these hard ones, man. You think I'm focused and like kind of straight-laced. I can't do Brett Knight because he's more straight-laced and focused than I am. Freaking Bueller.
My gotta channel my inner man, because I'm not a man yet. I don't have enough hair on my chest.
I'll be back. Get to the chopper.
Oh boy.
Always gotta stand up for this.
Oh, I gotta at least like crack a bunch of joints first, like feel a little older.
Man up, right?
Yeah.
It's all about mental toughness. You gotta man up when you're out there. Now go out and play a football game.
All right, I'd like you to describe the incident. How you were playing up back, and Terry, he came through the line, and after that, do you remember exactly what happened? No? Okay. Well, we'll see here. We're gonna have to take down your testing and give me some jumping jacks, and then. Okay, that's very good.
A fat guy in a little coat.
Well, I mean, you just gotta think about it, and every once in a while we'll just sit down. We're gonna talk here with Coach Josh Oakley. How you doing, Coach?
I've been in a lot of movies. Not some good ones, not some good ones. Rehabilitated Sonny? Well, that sounds like a made-up word.
It's hard to sound like a
god.
Yeah, like a god. Yeah. So this has been Between the Lines this week. I'd like to thank Coach Josh Oakley for being on the show and having a lot of fun with us.
Thank
See
you
you
guys.
after break.